What's up YouTube? This is Genesis 121. Happy New Year's to everybody. Going to go ahead and jump into my January update. Right, so got some new additions to the tank. Start you out over here in the ZOA Pally Garden. We'll first go into there. You can see it's starting to fill in more and more. Got some new additions. I had my extra colonies of the Eagle Eye Zoas that I had, and I had those up for sale or trade, and eventually, after having them for a couple months, I decided that I saw some colonies and frags up at the local fish store, and I went and talked to them, and they said they would be okay for trade. So I took a couple of those up there and got a couple more frags. These ones down here, they're still kind of acclimating to the tank, so they haven't fully opened up. Also got these pallies back here, which I really like. Can't wait till those start growing out. And this little frag up here, not too sure the names of all of them, but I look at them, and if I see the colors that I like, I'll go for them. So other than that, also got me a green monty cap there, and I already had my monty cap that I had over there, which is a little bit lighter green, but the guy that I bought a couple corals from gave me this whole thing for free, so that was pretty awesome. What I wound up buying from him was this frog spawn here, and as you can tell, man, this thing is awesome. It's got probably like 3 or 4 heads on it, and like I said, I wanted to fill this whole area here up with euphyllias, but I had these 2 hammers here, but once I got a chance to have my first frog spawn, man, these things are just awesome. I really like these. These are my favorite euphyllia. I do plan to get a gold torch and place it there. I also, unfortunately, showed you guys my video before of my previous video, the large colony that I had of this Tricolor Cat Grow, and it was all one colony. But when I mentioned with you guys that this is the base here that you see, and I had accidentally broke it off when I was trying to remove it from the rock it was on, and when I did that, it actually started to bleach out on the stem, and the stem, it started going up the stem, making its way towards the colony. So in an effort to save it, I took it to the local fish store. He cut it up for me. We tried to keep it as intact as much as possible. So you can see here, what I did was I got a couple of the large pieces and I glued them all into this rock here. Got that one colony over there, this one up here, and then a smaller one up front here, and then that's the base that it was on. And I put all that together here, and he also wanted some frags of it, so I gave him about 4 frags of this Tricolor Acro, and we wind up doing a 1-for-1 swap for other acros that he had up there as well. So this is one of the new additions I have there. Like I said, not too familiar with all the names, but got that one there. I've got this one here, which is a deep water acro, and he's told me that those are pretty slow growers, but that color that's on it, it's like a bluish purple, so it was really nice to get that as well. And I had this acro here, and this thing that had polyps that were really extended on it, really good. And I guess when my flame angel saw that, I noticed one day I walked past the tank and saw that he was nipping at it, and the next day this whole thing just necrosed. As you can see there, there's barely anything left on the tips, so this whole thing was RTN'd and was gone because the flame angel was nipping at it, unfortunately. That guy that I got the frog spawn from, I also got this green bird's nest from him, and I really like how that thing looks. I really like the polyps and the movement on it. And I also got this stylo up here, and both of those were great frags that I got from him. Right, so other than that, everything's been doing great in the tank for the most part. You can see here all the corals have been doing good. The whole ZOA Pally Garden. My anemone, my rose bubble tip anemone has been doing great. The Duncans are doing good, just multiplying, getting more heads going. I did move this Monty cap down here in an effort to get that to start growing. And you can see my frog spawns, and my 2 hammers I have there are doing good. And my little Monty cap section up here, it's all growing, looking pretty good. Still haven't really filled in this area here, but that will come eventually. And everything else over here, leather's been doing good. And my whole SBS acro section is starting to come together little by little. Starting to get a few frags here and there. Oh, also didn't catch that. This is a Starry Night acro that I got from that same guy that I got the frog spawn, bird's nest, and the stylo from. Got this from him as well. Got great deals on all of those. Down here, this is just a little section. I pulled the stuff. This was down here in my frag tank originally, down in the frag tank section of my sump, but getting ready to pull all this out and go. Got some people interested in trading for it, so all this section will be gone. That frag of this Tricolor acro there, that small one, mushroom, couple ZOAs and Pallies, and these 2 Eagle Eye ZOA rocks. So clams still doing great. Glad to see that the mushrooms finally opened up all the way. They just needed to get acclimated to the light in the tank. And my Favia has recovered. It was bleached out from the area I had it before, but now it has recovered and it's looking good. I did move my Jabo WP40 over here on this side. Previously I had it like right here, and it was just too much current blowing directly on some of the corals, so I moved it over here a little bit and angled it towards the front, and it's done a lot better for all the corals that are sitting there in its path. Also trying to increase the flow here. I realized my ball valve that I had there coming off my return pump wasn't fully open, and it was restricting flow that I had, so I opened that up and did increase the flow that I have coming through here. Right, another thing I've been noticing, I've got all these baby snails that are all over the tank. I mean, there's like hundreds of them. They're all back on the back glass. You can see some, they're just everywhere. I'm not really sure what they are. If they're good, hopefully they're good. I mean, I haven't seen anything bad that's been going on with them with corals, but these little snails are just over the tank, all over the rocks. Like I said, there's hundreds of these little snails everywhere, but not really too concerned with them. They don't seem to be like they're doing any harm. But that's pretty much it. Everything's been doing great on the tank. Next month I'll be coming on my 2-year marker that this tank's been up and going, so pretty stoked about that. Got a lot of changes that I may make, upgrades or so stay tuned, and thank you for watching.